Well, this morning, residents and family members are fed up and demanding immediate action. They're furious over the condition of a cemetery in Old Brooklyn.
It's been left in a state of disarray with broken graves all over the place, and they're demanding the city of Cleveland step in and do something about it.
Our Mike Holden working right now to get more answers. You know, Mike, they didn't back down.
No, I mean, when you see this piece, you're going to hear them be very vocal over this process. They say going to this cemetery, there's just this level of rage when you step foot inside. And they say it's outright disrespect to the family members and those who have been buried at Brookmere Cemetery right there in Old Brooklyn. They're speaking out this morning, and they hope that after this piece airs, the city intervenes and finally listens up.
It's quite a shame the disrepair all of these headstones are in at this point.
When Linda Cameron came to Brookmere Cemetery with her loved ones to pay their respects and further research their family's genealogy, the sight made them sick to their stomachs.
It's just unconscionable.
It was just a disaster.
Debris everywhere.
Linda and her sister showed us around the historic cemetery off of Broadview Road in Old Brooklyn. Many of the burials here dating back to the early 1800s. Our camera, though, immediately captured one damaged gravestone after the next. Some were knocked right off of their bases and stands.
This one fell off. That is all to be built up here. And this is this one same family. This is the Kuntz family.
Others were sinking deep into the mud, and names were not even legible anymore. Some had rolled out of their aisles and were found in other locations.
That is for this. That rolled off of here. That's vandalism.
At least 40% of the cemetery, which is at capacity, looks like this.
It's sacrilege, so bring it back to the way it should be.
And the family says perhaps some of the worst damage can actually be found right here. As you can see, this headstone appears to have been smashed up into multiple pieces. There's actually some parts left behind, but they're hoping things like this will finally bring attention to city leaders and they step in and do something. Cameron says she made countless attempts to reach out to the city of Cleveland for the last 3 years, but had no success. I called the city of Cleveland Cemeteries line and mayor's office and filled out contact forms online to report the issue as well. I then took their concerns directly to Ward 13 Cleveland City Council person Chris Harsh, who said this was the first he had ever heard of the issue other than a downed tree back in the springtime. He says he's now working on a permanent fix and understands their frustration.
I was not made aware of any concerns over there about headstones, so I'm glad that you reached out to let me know. I've since been in touch with cemetery maintenance to find out if we have any programs to clean up headstones, to replace them, to put them back on their spots. I'm not sure what the answer to that question is yet.
And I know it's probably not a simple fix. These are families. These are families that have ancestors here.
It's what it's all about. And Linda, who you just heard from right there, said she's actively trying to get the attention of local monument companies and even starting a volunteer group to try to rebuild some of those headstones and put them back on their bases. We also wanted to point out, Danita, this morning that after being out there at the cemetery, they say the larger issue there is that there's no gate that locks. So you can have people coming in there at all hours of the day. It's a big trouble spot. In addition to that, still no word back from the mayor's office or that cemetery line. We'll continue to follow through, and as soon as I get an update, I'll bring it back to you on air, online, and on the News 5 Cleveland app.
Well, Mike, you did talk about genealogy in this story, and we know there's a lot of ancestry, DNA style family kits out there. Is this bringing, more light to the issue, the lack of care at the cemeteries?
I mean, 100%. Linda and Karen said that's kind of partially the reason why they ended up back at Brookmere Cemetery. They say they did some genealogy research. They discovered that on the paternal side of their family, a loved one with the last name of Huey was actually buried there. They found multiple other headstones. Had that not happened, they probably wouldn't have gone to that cemetery. But now we're seeing this popping up in different parts of Ohio and really across the country. And now these families are just like, how has it been left like this for so long? Of course, we'll continue to check in, but they're working to get something done out there.
All right, thank you very much, Mike.